Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Corner then.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Hullet, deftly done. So what can they make of this? And it's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf, pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Sergio Busquets' quality is beyond reproach. I'm sure he'll...
And the shot! Yes! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away.
Decent hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And the counter is on. Rummenigge. Oh, he's bustling through here. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hullet.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky... Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Platini. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hullet. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now there's a fine... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Messi just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Hullet powering forward here. Seedorf to Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Seedorf. Busquets. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Hullet. Opts to play it back. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rummenigge. Hullet. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Has a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely bit of skill. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Now it's Hullet. Platini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Can he put it away? Seedorf. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 80, Ronaldinho. El dorsal
Here we go again
13,
then.
El dorsal 23.
Good work on the right flank here.
Serán
Spread
sustituidos
neatly. In
el
with the
dorsal
challenge.
8, Iniesta.
Iniesta.
El dorsal 29,
And they can counter here.
El dorsal 19. Gol.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Busquets. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. That looks a cracking ball. He's found some space. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Messi plays it short. Gets the shot away! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Hullet. No, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Turan. Bale chasing after it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Mbappe. Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
Mbappe! No mistake!
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Mbappe, Iniesta, Bale, turns and goes back. Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rummenigge. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good ball! Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's away! Now it's Messi. There's the hit! In he goes again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Now it's Bale, Iniesta, and it's Jordi Alba. Big header! It's there! Barcelona are back in business!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. And the shot! There's a goal! Ahead again, in the mood again. They have answered the call once more.
Oh, what a psychological boost. I don't think you can underestimate the change in psyche in both sides now. Even the smallest of changes in body languages, and players can pick up on that.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious. He's got all. It's in. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Ribéry. Oh, such a clever touch. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on. Araujo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are cruising away. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
And we're done. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Your reflections then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Oh, what a climb! And he's heaved it away. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Messi, now it's Messi. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hullet! Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. Thuram. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's Seedorf. Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's made sure that's not getting through. So, what can they make of this? Rummenigge. Clips it so gently.
Well, there are playmakers, and then there is one Sebastian Veron.
You put him right up there, do you?
Yes, I do. He has one or two defensive deficiencies, but creatively, he's gifted. He can pick an eye-of-the-needle pass to devastating effect.
Hullet.
Hullet, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good-looking ball. No goals as yet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Vieira makes the interception. Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they're on! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in a good position here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. He's got the shot away! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Rijkaard. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, easy pickings there. No, that's been intercepted. Pullet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Lahm. Cruyff looking to run onto it. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Cleared without complication. Thuram. Ah, that's a fine interception. Vieri. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Troyes clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nice ball, hits one! They've scored!
Bullet very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Troyes looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Lahm. Pass somewhat off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pirlo. For Lahm. And it's Cruyff. And here's Rijkaard. Platini looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe. Good purposeful running this. That is a great pick out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Platini. He's through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Vieira. Vieri. And it's Vieira. Pirlo. And it's Lam. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Lam. Now it's Pirlo. And that's played in low. And that has been clubbed away. It's Hullet. Pirlo. Lam has it in a wide position. Thuram can get it clear. That's tidy. Hullet, who's set up one goal so far. And the ball's a good one here. That's a fabulous ball. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Maldini. Can he put it away? He has done it! And this is getting better and better. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nesta deals with that comfortably. Seedorf. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Seedorf. Cruyff. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Thuram. Now he's off and running. Vieira. Oh, no joy this time. Vieira. That's a nicely measured pass. There's no flag. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Changement. Le numéro 14. Le numéro
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Le numéro
3-0
19,
and things are starting
le
to look
numéro 22,
awfully cosy.
Sidor. À leur place,
Stood up
le
well
numéro
to him
9,
there.
le numéro 23,
Gets his
Eto'o.
pass
Le
away.
numéro 5,
Bale.
Ribéry.
And it's
Le
Snyder.
numéro 21, le numéro 17,
Expertly
changé.
cut out. Really nicely done. Vieira. Trois can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion. Cruyff! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedri puts his foot on the gas. Cruyff. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Bale. Here's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko. Cruyff. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good ball. And he's had a hit. Oh, there was plenty on that. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Ribéry. Vieira. Shevchenko. Threads one in. He won't be happy with that one.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Bale. Cruyff. Pedri. There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's Bale. Lahm. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That pass has been well intercepted. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Chers spectateurs,
Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Foden!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Ribéry.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Platini providing an outlet on that flank. Hullet. And here's Platini. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is out of play. Vieira. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So, a breakthrough already. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. Caicedo. Short changes him with that pass. He could be in here. Header! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Thuram. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi. Internacional, upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Seedorf, who does have an assist to his name. Van Dijk. And Koundé. And it's Ribéry. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Pass is just off target. And that's a goal kick. Ribéry. Valencia. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they can counter here. Now it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a decent clearance. Ribéry with the short one. Internacional can try it again now. Played it short. And it's Ribery. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Valencia. Messi. Now it's Ribery. Can he get it through? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ribery. Now it's Valencia.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Seedorf. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Thuram did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe. And the finish! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
He's gone for goal! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Numéro 22, Messi.
Internacional give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was...
Now the finish! He scores! And surely that settles it. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper, because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So now the difference is 3. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Caught offside that time. Nice Hullet. Valencia chasing after it. Nice interception, well timed.
Foden.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's looking to set free a runner. Messi! Oh, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, good-looking ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in here! Big chance! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite.
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Messi. Body! He's put his foot right through that one.
Internacional are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Ribery. And it's Valencia. Boré. Messi, given the lift of his goal. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Too long and over the line. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Seedorf. Saliba. And it's Thuram. Thuram goes steaming forward. Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? It's a good run, that. Great timing. Engages and forces him off the ball. That is a... And Messi! And that's wide.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Hullet. And he's away. Has a go! Oh, almost a sixth.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Caicedo. For Ribery. Messi. Alexander-Arnold.
Il y aura 4
Skewed
minutes
away.
de temps additionnel.
Cleared away. Time added on 4 minutes. Turan. Now Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Koundé. Pinches it off him. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite.